I think the last photo I have of my younger brother was, I think, 2007.
If I didn't go into foster care, having my sisters there with me, I probably would have went off the rails.
At the time, I was angry. I was really, really angry because she's my sister. Why would you not tell me where she is? I just wanted a relationship with my sister, and I feel like I was denied that opportunity. Now I have no idea where my sister is. We have no connection, we have no relationship, and that's not fair.
I lived with him for about 2 years in a placement, and haven't seen my younger brother since that placement broke down about 6 years ago.
I had a pretty positive foster care experience. I had the one placement for the whole time and I was placed with my sisters.
My brother and I have been living with our grandmother for about almost 11 years now, but with my sister only since 2006. If I didn't see her, I wouldn't even be happy. I'll be like annoyed all the time. Because she's like basically like the energy of the house.
So I came to Australia with my aunt and uncle and my half sister, and when I got put into foster care, my sister sort of came with me. We were placed at the same place for about a week. I don't think they really took into consideration how separating us would actually have an emotional / psychological effect on both of us, certainly on me.
My mum is an angel and she's in heaven. And she's a kind lady. And she does very nice things. I'm living in my auntie's house, and my big brother and my little sister that comes over sometimes. I think brothers and sisters should be together all the time.
It's taken its toll on me with the past 6 years not being able to see him. Is he fit and healthy? Is he going well at school? Is he having the same trouble as I did with the carer? Just all that stuff goes to your mind every time you go to bed, and when you wake up it's the first thing I think about.
Growing up in care with my little sisters with me made it a lot easier because I wasn't there by myself. And I had my little support group, even though they were a little smaller than me. They still encouraged me to do things.
When you go into care, you have someone higher than you making decisions on your behalf, pretty much controlling your life, and the only thing you feel like you have control over is your conversations with your siblings, if they're there. So when that gets taken away, you pretty much have nothing.
Sometimes I take my sister to kick a ball around, take her a scooter ride around the block. While she rides a scooter, I ride my skateboard around the block. If I wasn't able to live with my brother and my sister, I wouldn't feel like I am now.
I draw me, my little sister, my baby sister, my mum, my auntie, my other auntie, my dog and my cat. I normally get to see my little brother when I go to Dad's. My big sister, I haven't seen her in a long time, so I don't know when I normally see her. It makes me feel a bit sad that I haven't seen her in a long time.
My favourite memory is just kicking the footy and just playing sport activities with him. Something I wish I can do today. Just love to go to the park and kick the footy with him, take him to the footy, find out who he barracks for, and just chill with him.
My brother's a pain in the butt at times, but then I reverse it back at him and then he reverses it to me. Either way, we're both a pain in the butt to each other. When I started playing basketball, he was going for a layup and I was helping him go for the layup, and the next minute one of the opposition started trying to attack me and he tried to get him off for me. And he helped me with that.
When my baby sister isn't with me, I feel unhappy, and when she is with me, I am happy because I love her a lot and I want her to stay with us. My baby sister lives with her dad. Brothers and sisters should live together because they're family. And family should just live together and have fun together.
The last time I saw my sister was Christmas, coming up 4 years ago now. That was interesting because we hadn't spoken so long, we hadn't grown up together. And in the Sudanese culture, family is really, really important. And like once you break that bond and you break that communication, for some people it's really easy to get that back, but for others it's not quite as easy. And that was certainly the case with me and my sister. It was really awkward and it was like we had nothing to talk about, we had nothing in common.
I've contacted his workers and asked if I can have contact with him. They all say, oh, it's not the best thing to do because in a stable placement they don't want to put me into the picture and break down that placement. And I've called up on his birthday to ask if they can pass on a message for his birthday. They say, oh, we'll just write a little note that you called, but we won't tell them that you called. And I'm thinking, well, what's the point of trying to get contact with me fighting for it when you aren't going to do anything to help me and support me in having that contact relationship with him?
The best thing about seeing my sisters every day when we were living together in foster care was watching them grow up. I got to be with them all the time. For the kids that go into care without their siblings, the experience is probably more traumatic because they want someone there that they know, and then they're going to a foreign place surrounded by people they don't know.
The system needs to change, but I think the government need to sit down. They need to talk to young people who have either just left care or are about to leave care and work out how they can better improve sibling contacts.
My biggest anger and frustration was the fact that I was lied to about my own sibling. Like I wouldn't have minded to say, look, she lives there, but we'd prefer that you don't connect with her because she's doing this or you're doing this and stuff like that. I would have preferred an upfront answer rather than a backdoor getaway. It wasn't okay.
I'd feel relieved if I see my today, just to look at him, even if it's for 5 minutes, have a quick catch up with him, see how he's going. Even if it's just walking past in the street, if I knew what he looked like today, it would be just good to see him. Give him a cuddle, tell him everything's going to be okay and I'm here if he ever wants to talk.